What's up everyone, my name is Alpha and today we're back with another Pokemon challenge video. Today we're on Pokemon Emerald and today's challenge will be, can I Nuzlocke Pokemon Emerald using only one type? Now what does that mean? We're trying to do a special video out here, we're trying to be quirky. So let's break it down. So in Nuzlocke we're doing Nuzlocke rules. First encounter only in each route. A Pokemon faints, it is dead forever. We got to nickname each one. We're also going to throw in, we can actually use items inside a battle, but we could use them outside of battle, so we could throw that in there as well. Now what is the second part of the challenge meaning? Only one type. So whatever our first encounter is the type we can use. If it's a dual typing, we can use two typings. If it's one typing, then we can only use that one typing. But whatever our first encounter in the first route of this game will determine our entire team and what we can catch in this Nuzlocke playthrough of Pokemon Emerald. So if you guys are excited for this video, it sounds like a crazy idea. Just drop a like, comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one, because every Pokemon I capture I'll be nicknaming after you guys in the comments. So thank you so much for leaving a comment in the last video. Here are all the names I've used, and also subscribe if you guys are not already. Over 70% of you guys are not subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button, it'll greatly help the channel. Anyways, let's get into the challenge itself. Anyways, to begin off on our journey, we are going to be a bit worried. We are going to obviously catch a starter because we got to need a starter to get through the game. We aren't able to catch a Pokemon anytime soon. We're going to play through the tutorial really fast as we can and just beat our rival here and then actually start. Once we get the Pokeballs, we are ready to go. So our first encounter will be in Route 1 and this will determine our entire thing. Now I was trying to go into Route 2 where there's routes and where there's Lotats, some better Pokemon we can get for ourselves. We actually end up encountering our first Pokemon in Route 1, which is a Wurmple, which is not the best. Oh great, we got a Wurmple. That is our first encounter and that's our first Pokemon. As also that means our entire Nuzlocke is revolved around bug types, so which is great. I love that. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. As you can see from my Wurmple, this thing is going to be a pain to level up. We barely beat the first Poochyena on the first route to get some XP because this thing is a Wurmple. It's not going to do too much. As you can see, it is a pain to train up, but eventually we do train it up to a decent level where it's like around level 6. We're going to head into our first actual trainer battle fight, and we actually win our first trainer battle fight, which is, oh, thankfully. It took a while. Poison Sting is actually a really decent move to use. We actually encounter Pokemons in Route 2 and also in Route 3. Nothing special at all. No bug types for us. Not even a second Wurmple for us to catch, so that's unfortunate. So once our Wurmple gets to level 7, that is the magic number because Wurmple will be evolving, and we are praying for a Beautifly. Luckily, we got a Silcoon instead of a Cascoon. Because Dustock, as much as I like Dustox, Beautifly is so much more useful in this generation and in this game specifically, because the first gym and the second gym are very easy using Beautifly over a Dustox. But we'll get there at one point. At this point, we are still evolving a Pokemon. We go west of Petalburg City and nothing at all. We go into Petalburg Woods, new route. So still nothing at all. I'm hoping for something we can get. There is something we can get, but there's only 2 more routes we can get it in, so that's unfortunate. We do end up evolving our Pokemon into a Beautifly, which is great for us. As you can see, we are not encountering any Pokemon outside of Petalburg Woods, and then heading into Rustboro City. Rustboro City will be our final chance to get this bug Pokemon on our team. So outside of Rustboro City in the east side, northeast area, there is some grass patches, and luckily we actually encounter a Nincada. Nincada will be our second bug type Pokemon and our first encounter of this route, so luckily that worked out great for us. We got a Nincada on our team, and as well we're going to face off against the first gym leader, which is going to be Roxanne. Roxanne's going to be a bit difficult for us. We're going to start with Beautifly. We're going to absorb both for Geodudes, and I wanted to get my Nincada in so I could Sand Attack it. It worked out. I did Sand Attack it, but it blocked me in, so I'm kind of stuck in here. I hardened up, and now it's kind of a battle of endurance. She could use as many items as I can, but I'm running out of PP. Eventually, I was scared that my Nincada would run out of PP and lose, but we actually get to the point where my Nincada 1v1s the Nose Pass completely with Harden, Sand Attack, Leech Life, and Scratch. So I'm not sure how that worked out, but that worked out pretty well for us. Anyways, we're gonna get back to Wingo for our old sailor buddy over here, and we're gonna go into Dewford Island. Dewford Island, there is no chance we're getting any bug types anytime soon, so we are just gonna train up our Pokemon what we have now. Luckily for us, we're actually close to the maximum number for our Nincada where it's gonna evolve. We're praying to get to the different locations, so it's gonna evolve into not into a route that I've already encountered Pokemon. So hopefully we evolve our Nincada, so when both Pokemon pop out in Nincada, we have different encounters locations, so we could keep both of them. Those would be great bug types to have on a team. But that is a bit away, so we're gonna head into the second gym against Brawly. Brawly is going to be super easy. This is the easiest fight I've ever had against Brawly. I've 2-shot at everything, and I 1v1 the Makukita so easy. It does 3 damage against me. 3 damage. The entire team of Brawly, 3 damage. That's impressive. We go back and get an XP share so we can start leveling up our Nincada easily while we're training up our best Pokemon at the minute, Beautifly. That will come around in a second. You'll see what happens with that Pokemon. But anyways, we're gonna go into the little sailor hut over here, and then we'll get our soda pops. We're gonna head into the museum, beat down the Team Aqua grunts, and then we're gonna head north. And of course, there is no bug types here, and of course, there's no more bug types in Malwo City at all either. Unfortunately, we go west of Malwo City and we do not encounter a Volbeat or a Illumise, so that's unfortunate for us. We are stuck with these Pokemon, but luckily, stuck isn't the worst thing because our Nincada actually evolves into a Ninjask. Now, unfortunately, our Nincada and our Shedinja, both Pokemon we both get, are in the same location technically, which I don't understand because I got Shedinja over here, but I guess since they split off, they're technically the same Pokemon, so they have the same encounter locations. We can only keep one of them, and I think it's only fair that I don't get to cheese the game using Shedinja. That was gonna be my plan, to beat Wattson using Shedinja, using Wonder Guard, but you know what, we gotta put it in the PC and put it away. So face off against Wattson time, we are going to use our Ninjas against him. Now our Ninjas has double team, and I'm afraid of its rollout and its self-destruct, so it could one-shot me. Luckily, I actually dodged the self-destruct with the double team. Great play on me. Jeez. Double team is not a great move to have in this gym because they do have shockwave, so unfortunately for us, Ninjas is not going to be the best Pokemon to be in this gym. Also, my Beautifly is weak to electric, so that is a big no-no too. We beat down the Electrite, and then the Manectric comes out. We're able to 1v1 it, stall it out. We have Morning Sun to revive our HP as we're draining down the Manectric, and luckily we actually 1v1 it. And as well, we do the same thing with the Magneton. Put it in Paralyzed, the Mega Drain will drain it down as it just starts hitting me with Supersonic, and we beat Wattson. So luckily we beating that. We're actually gonna do a bunch of tasks. We're gonna get the bike, and we're gonna get the HM for strength. We're using our Mudkip as an HM slave because none of our Pokemon can actually learn any HM moves. Again, there is no encounter rates anywhere that I could get a bug type anytime soon, so we're kind of stuck over here, going through the routes and heading into Meteor Falls. And of course, here comes a good question: do you guys like double battles or single battles? Because I think double battles are fun, but I just prefer single battles way more. So when there's single battles available to me in the game, when I can choose single battles or double battles, I prefer single battles, even though double battles go by faster. That's just me. Maybe I'm weird. Anyways, heading into Meteor Falls, we're gonna do everything with a Team Aqua's grunts over here, and then head into Mount Chimney. Mount Chimney is going to be where Maxie's there. We're gonna beat down Maxie pretty easily. Our Ninjas is pretty strong over here, and we have a little strategy for the next gym. So the next gym will be in Lava Ridge City, and Lava Ridge City will be a fire type gym, so we are not going to be in the best situation for us, but we do have a plan up our sleeve. We're going to clear out the trainers as much as we can, get all the XP we can, face off against Flannery, and the first Pokemon will be her Numero versus my Ninjas. I decided to double team in front of it. Luckily it misses overheat, and it continues to miss it. It hits me with a takedown as I'm setting up my sword stances. But when I get all that set up, I'm able to one-shot the Numero, I'm able to one-shot the Slugma without getting Flame Body, one-shot the camera, which is surprising, and then I'm able to two-shot the Torkoal as I paralyze it and it misses attack. So that's great for us. We've completely destroyed Flannery, and that is Flannery down and out for the count. Since May gave us the safety goggles right after we beat the gym, we're able to head into the tower. We gotta be careful with the tower. If we encounter anything here, that's gonna be a big no-no. So we're gonna use the Super Repel, and using our finite steps, we're gonna go through this dust tower and then climb into it, and then get the Claw Fossil. Now the Claw Fossil isn't actually a Pokemon. We gotta go back all the way to Rustboro City, get that fossil revived, and here you go, an Anorith. An Anorith is a rock and bug type Pokemon. Luckily, And unfortunately, that is our last Pokemon. Anyways, heading back to Petalburg City, there will be a gym for us here, which is Norman's gym. Is going to be the normal type gym. We're going to face it against our father Norman, and we're going to use Ninjas against him. And Ninjas has not grown too many levels as we kind of just skedaddle way back home. We're going to use the same strategy, double team right in front of Spinda. We're going to get confused, which is unfortunate. Luckily, we snap out of it. Sword stands up, and then start one-shotting everything. We one-shot Spinda, one-shot Lanoon, one-shot the Vigoroth, and one-shot the Slacking. So one-shot Slacking is a loose term. It takes a few more shots than one, but we do beat it without taking any damage, and we beat Norman. Since we beat Norman, we're going to have the ability to serve, and we're going to get all some extra tasks and extra items we can. Very useful because Anorith is kind of useless on our team right now because it is just a baby Pokemon right now. It's a baby fossil. It's not going to do too much. As well, heading into the Weather Fortress, we're going to face off against the Team Aqua members in here. I refuse to get Slash because I think Secret Power is a better move because it's possible to paralyze it over Slash, which is crits. I can get crit and paralyze with a Secret Power. Anyways, heading into Fortress City. Fortress City, unfortunately, is going to be home of the Flying type gym. We're going to head into the gym right after helping Steven Stone over here get the little cacting on over there. We're going to face off against the gym. Gym is going to be very annoying against us because, you know, we are bug types and that's going to be annoying. So we're going to face off against Winona. So Winona is going to start off using her Swablu. I found this the best chance for me to actually set up. So I'm going to Swords Dance. It doesn't use aerial legs for some reason. Mirror moves keep mirror moving me, and I thought I could live one, so if it ever attacked me, I would just hit it back. So I maxed out my attack, and I'm ready to one-shot the Swablu, one-shot the Tropius, which is interesting. Pelipper comes out on one-shotting as well. I don't need to set up double teams, which is interesting. I thought they would attack me, but finally she can set out her Altaria, and Altaria get one-shotted, and then the Skarmory is the only thing that does damage against me. So I two-shot it and knock it out, and the Winona goes down. Finally, we get a stab, good move for us. Instead of Fury Cutter, we're gonna put Aerial Ace on our Ninjas, which is great. Ninjas is the GOAT of our team. Unfortunately for Beautifly, it's not getting a lot of love. We're gonna head into Lily Cove City and then head back into the Safari Zone because there is an encounter we can get in here. Unfortunately, our first encounter is not that Pinsir that we're looking for. It's unfortunate. We did not get Pinsir in the Safari Zone, but we tried our best. We couldn't get Giga Drain because we don't have a grass type on our team at all, so I didn't know you need a grass type to get Giga Drain because I normally just get Giga Drain for free. Anyways, we're going to climb the tower. We're going to get the TM for Shadow Ball, which can be very useful going down the line. We're going to clear through Mount Pyre pretty easily. We're going to evolve our Anorith into our model, which is going to be technically our best Pokemon. Our model is a rock and bug type, which is great for us. Once we clear through Mount Pyre, we're going to head into the Magma Hideout. So once we're in the Magma Hideout, I'm actually going to get the PP Max, which I will never use for some reason. I never used in PP Max. But we're going to fight against Maxie, and we're going to beat Maxie real quick. Head into Slateport City, meet up with Archie, and go into the Team Aqua Submarine. From there, we're going to beat the Team Aqua Hideout and then head into Moss Deep City. Moss Deep City will be home of the 7th gym of the game. And here we're going to actually teach our ninja Shadow Ball and get our moves a little bit more equated to our team. Because we are going to need as much firepower as we can get, as we're going to fight against Tate and Liza. Now Tate and Liza is going to be the 7th gym of the game, and they're going to be a double battle sidekick type. So we're going to start off the battle using our Ninjask and our Beautifly. I'm going to start off Shadow Balling down the Clado. Oh, unfortunately Beautifly actually goes down, and that is our first KO of the game. 7 gyms in, and we've lost our Pokemon. And that's it. We've lost Beautifly. Our main starter is finally dead, and it's kind of upsetting. Anyways, as this is happening, the Clado goes down. I'm gonna Shadow Ball the Clado, and then Ancient Power one hits the Zatu. I'm gonna focus on the Solrock because the Solrock is the strongest one between them because it has Flamethrower, and now the last one is the Lunatone, and the Lunatone only really has Psychic, and our model should be handling this pretty well. And we'd Shadow Ball it and kill the Lunatone. Unfortunately, we do not get away with this. We lose Beautifly, but that's a small price to pay to just beat and get out of Tate and Liza's gym because they always cause havoc in these type of challenges. So we gotta dump, unfortunately, we gotta dump Beautifly in the boxes, rename it to dead, and that's our first dead Pokemon, which is a bit unfortunate. Anyways, we're gonna head into the Moss Deep Space Station. We're gonna fight against Team Magma over here, beat them pretty well, as in luckily Steven Stone clutched things up for us, and we're gonna head into the Team Aqua Submarine once again. face off against Archie after we pick up the TM for our Earthquake for our Armado, which will be very useful in the future. Anyways, from there we're gonna head into top of the city and then head into the Sky Pillar where Rayquaza is for us. And Rayquaza is gonna be, you know, we're not gonna fake Rayquaza. He's gonna just settle things for us, and we're gonna head into the 8th gym right away. After all doing that, we're gonna face against Juan, and Juan is going to be the easiest fight of our lives because we're gonna just set up Swords Dance and Aerial Ace will finish things off for us. We try to learn Fairy Cutter once more. We're not gonna learn Fairy Cutter. That's just a no. Aerial Ace everything down. The Kingdra comes out, and if I one-shot this, I crit it, so it didn't matter. If I one-shot his Kingdra, that basically means I beat his entire team. So we do beat his entire team using Ninjask, and the power of Ninjask is insane sometimes. Heading into Evergrande City, we are going to just clear through it. I don't know why this is called City. It's really just a Poke Center and Victory Road, that's it. Anyways, we're gonna clear through this pretty well. Victory Road in Generation 3 is such a pushover because, you know, you clear through it so easily. And once we get through it, once we're actually in the Elite Four, the training area, the little resting area before the Elite Four, we're gonna train up our Pokemon, obviously, and then we're gonna give ourselves some new HMs and TMs, obviously. We're gonna fight against Sydney, who's gonna be the first Elite Four member of the game, and we're gonna set up pretty well against him. We're gonna start with our Armado. We're gonna try 1v1 using our Armado versus Mightyena. We'll clear it out pretty easy. He's gonna set out his Crawdon next. We're gonna Sword Dance right in front of him. He's gonna Sword Dance in return. I got kind of scared because he Sword Dance with me, so I Aerial Ace, and then he full restores. I Aerial Ace once more, and then it will knock him out. Absol comes out. Absol has low physical defense, so it will be not taking this Aerial Ace pretty well. Shift Tree and Cacturne goes down with Aerial Ace, and that's it. Another reason why I put Shadow Ball on it, because Phoebe is a Ghost type Elite Four member. We need to get this done really quick. So once we fight against Phoebe, Phoebe is going to start off using Dust Clops. It always starts out with Protect, so we are going to Sword Dance on his first move, and then Shadow Ball will knock out the entire team. Besides that, Sableye in one hit. Sableye takes a few more hits, but we do beat Phoebe really easily with that. Next up, we're going to fight against Glacia. Glacia is going to be the Ice type Elite Four member. We're going to use our Armado to kind of 1v1 everything as the wall ring comes out. We're going to start double teaming in front of it. We do avoid all the attacks. Then we're going to Sword Dance in front of it, and then we're able to knock everything out. As you can see, knock out the wall ring for us, knock out Decilio, and that's it for Glacia. Now next up, we're going to fight against Drake. Drake's going to be the Dragon type Elite Four member, and Drake's going to start with a Shell Gun. I'm going to start with my Armado. I'm going to Earthquake it. It's going to two-shot it. I do get Rock Tomb, but that's fine. Earthquake will knock things out, and then Kingdra comes out. I'm going to send up my Ninjas. Ninja versus the Kingdra is an overdone series over here. It's going to randomly smoke screen me, so I decided to Sword Dance all the way against it, and then Aerial Ace will one-shot it, which is strange why he just let me do that, but Aerial Ace would knock out the Flygon as well. The Alchara comes out, it's dead. I had Speed Boost plus Sword Dance. This thing is so broken, I swear. Salamence comes out, it's gonna lower my attack, but it's gonna get destroyed in one shot. So as you can see, this thing is pretty strong. So we're gonna fight off against the champion, which is Wallace. Wallace is gonna be the water type champion, and he's not gonna be any different. He's gonna start using his Warlord. I'm gonna double team in front of him as he blizzards. He's gonna miss all his attacks as I set up all the way using double team and Sword Dance. And as you can see, this is so painful to watch against him because Aerial Ace knocks out the Warlord in one hit, knocks out the Malachite in one hit, knocks out the Tentacruel in one hit, knocks out the Ludicolo in one hit. The Wishcast comes out. It's going down. Oh no. And the final Pokemon in his arsenal is the Gyarados. So I just assumed the Gyarados is not going to touch me, and it did not. So we just beat the champion without taking any single damage. So this is an interesting Nuzlocke that we got such a perfect Pokemon for a single player game. It has Speed Boost, which outspeeds everything. It has Sword Dance, which makes it one hit everything. And it also has double, which makes it impossible to hit. Also, it has stab moves that doesn't miss at all. So this thing is perfect for single player games, I guess. Anyways, we are not done just yet. We are going to fight against Steven Stone. That is the final battle of the game. But before that, we got to do some preparations. We got to train up our Pokemon a little bit more. And also, we're actually going to teach our Ninjas this move called Baton Pass. Now, Baton Pass is a very interesting move that lets us switch out and have our attack races and the stat changes move on to the next Pokemon we pass it on to. So we're going to keep that on our Ninjas as we head into Meteor Falls. We're going to face off against Steven, and Steven is going to be an interesting battle. Now, Steven is going to start off the battle using his Skarmory. I'm going to start using my Armado. That should be fine. as I knock out the Skarmory. The Skarmory does scare me, so that is why I chose to use my model against him. I knock out the Skarmory. Next up will be the Cradily. I send out my Ninjas against the Cradily. I double team. I can Confuse Ray. It misses all his ancient power, so eventually it just starts Giga Draining me. I'm able to Swords Dance and everything up, as you can see. Once I get all my boost up, it does a little damage with his Giga Drain, but that's fine. I'm gonna Aerial Ace it, knock it out. Even though I'm +6, I am 5 levels under it, and I do not one-shot it in one hit. And the next hit will knock it out. As he sends out his Claydol, which is perfect for me, so I Aerial Ace it. Our model comes out next. I decided that I could stay in, but I think it would be easier if I switch into my own model. He's gonna hit me with an Aerial Ace, which is fine. It does hit me, which is unfortunate, but I am able to Earthquake it, one-shot it, and knock it out. As he sent out his Metagross will get outspeed because the Ninja's stat boost, and Earthquake will knock it out in one hit as well. I'm fairly under level, but I'm fine as I one-shot everything else. Aggron goes down, and we beat Steven Stone with Ninjask and our model, which is an interesting strategy. I've never seen this team work out that well. But anyways, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Hope you guys all enjoyed. We've beaten Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke using only bug type Pokemons, which is very interesting. I've never seen this done, and that was pretty fun to do. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one, and also subscribe. It will greatly help my channel. Anyways, thank you for watching. My name is Alpha. Hope you guys had a great day. I'm out. Peace.